Hello lovelies, and welcome to this 25-minute restorative yoga class. Our main focus today is just to simply relax, deep stretch, breathe, and just allow our bodies to just enter a beautiful state of bliss. This is a great class to do before going to sleep to help you relax. So let's get started. So sitting on your seat bones, coming cross-legged, hands fall into your lap, left hand on top of the right. Close your eyes and tune in to your regular flow of breathing. Noticing your inhalation and your exhalation. And we're going to start just doing a couple breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Slowly open your eyes and let's get started. Our left hand is going to come behind our back. Inhale, right arm reaches up high. Exhale, our right hand comes to our left knee, a nice simple spinal twist. Our gaze looking over our left shoulder. With each inhalation, trying to lengthen the spine. Exhale, try and deepen the stretch. Come back to center. Right hand comes behind. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, left hand down to our right knee and twist. Looking over our right shoulder. And on our next exhale, come back to center. Right hand comes to the side of us. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, we're doing a nice side stretch. Left hand reaching over to the right side. Trying to keep our sitting bones flat on the ground. Breathing into that lung. Exhale, back to center. Right arm comes up. Inhale and exhale, leaning over to the left side. Breathing into that right lung. And on your next exhale, come back to center. Place your palms onto your knees. We're going to be doing some seated cat-cow. Inhale, our chest comes forward, chin raising up. Exhale, curving down, chin to chest, rounding the spine. Inhale, heart to the sky, reaching up. Exhale, caving in, rounding the spine. Inhale, come through, head up. Exhale, curving in. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale. And come back to neutral spine. From here, we're going to clasp our hands together, place them at the base of our skull, top of our neck, and just allow our head to fold with the weight of our arms. Don't pull your neck, really just allow gravity to bring it towards the ground, creating a beautiful stretch behind the neck. Trying to keep our spine straight as possible, so it's really just a stretch in the neck. Remembering to breathe. Slowly release your neck, opening your arms to cactus pose. Chest is out, heart is out, chin up. And release your arms down. We're going to come up to tabletop position, knees underneath our hips. Our hands we're going to take a little bit further in front of our shoulders as we're going to do some small body circles here. Awakening the hips, the knees, the shoulders, and the wrists. Moving slow. Just feeling how your body feels today. We're going to switch directions, so going the other way. Again, slow movements, releasing any tension or tightness in our joints. Always breathing deeply. And we're going to pause and come back into child's pose. Big toes touching together. Chest melting to the ground. Forehead resting. And with each exhalation, trying to drive your hips down to your feet. Breathing in and out. Bend your elbows, bring your palms together, clasp your hands, and just bend your arms to the back, trying to give a little tricep stretch there too. Deepening that shoulder stretch as well. And release your hands back down to the ground and slowly make your way up to tabletop position. Curl your toes under and up into our first downward facing dog. You can walk your dog out, bending one knee at a time if this feels good for you, or you're more than welcome to stay perfectly still. Restorative yoga is really important to tune in to your own body and do what feels good for you. Inhale, bring your right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, drive it forward, left knee down to the ground. And inhale, arms come up and we're in a nice low lunge. Stretching out that left hip flexor. Exhale and twist towards the left side and look behind your left shoulder. If you're comfortable, bring your left hand to your left calf and reach that right arm high above, giving a beautiful side stretch along with your hip flexor deepening. Come back up to center, arms come up. And bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk that right foot out to the edge of your mat. If you feel comfortable with this, roll on to the side of your foot on your right ankle. Right hand comes to the right knee, and just twist it open a little bit, leaning on your left hand for support. And on your next exhale, drop your right hand to the ground. Roll back onto your foot. Left toes curl under, lifting your right leg back to our downward facing dog. And you should feel a little bit more comfortable in this position now that we're awakening and stretching your body and muscles. Left leg comes up high into the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Right knee comes to the ground. Inhale, arms straight up. Low lunge on the other side. Making sure your hips are nice and square, facing the front. And on your next exhale, twist open to the right side, looking over our right shoulder. And again, only if you're comfortable, bring that right arm to right calf, and left hand reaches high above and over to the right side, giving a beautiful left stretch and good stretch in the hip flexor. Remembering to breathe deeply. And come out, arms come up high to the sky, and exhale, they come on the inside of your left foot. Walk that left foot to the extremes of your mat. And again, only if you're comfortable, roll onto the side of your left foot, left hand to left knee. Push it open for a deeper stretch. And hold it there. And slowly release, hands come down, right toes curl under, left leg steps back into our downward facing dog. Right leg comes up, and we're going to step it forward into pigeon pose. Coming up onto your fingertips if you can. It's a really good stretch for our right glute, our left hip flexor. And if you're comfortable, come down onto your forearms, or even all the way down to your hands or the mat. You can use a pillow here or a block, whatever works for you. Breathing in and out. Every exhalation, releasing the stresses of your day. And we're going to slowly rise up onto our fingertips again. And we're going to just from here roll onto our sitting bones, keeping that right leg bent, foot on our thigh. Inhale, raise your chest, and exhale, walk your hands out to our left foot, allowing yourself to just hang over your left leg. And slowly walk your hands up. Our right hand comes behind our back. Roll onto your right knee, keeping that left leg straight. Left hand swoops up above our head. A nice little stretch here, elongating our left side. And exhale, sitting back down. Hands come to the front of our mat. We twist our body and come back to downward facing dog. We're going to be repeating this on the other side. So left leg comes up high into the sky. Exhale, bring it forward into pigeon pose. Come up onto your fingertips. And if you're comfortable, we're going to come onto our forearms. Or you can come down onto your hands, resting your forehead to the ground. Whatever's comfortable for you. And you can even take note on the differences that each side has. One might be tighter than the other, and that's completely normal. Inhaling and exhaling. And rising up onto your fingertips again. We're going to roll onto our sitting bones, keeping that left knee bent, foot to thigh. Twist yourself over to your right leg. Inhale and exhale, walking your hands towards your foot. Chest hangs loose on top of your right leg. And just letting go of your body, of your thoughts, any negative emotions or feelings. Coming back up, this time our left hand comes behind us. We roll onto our left knee, keeping our right leg straight and reaching our right hand above our head. And coming down, our hands to the front of our mat, left knee comes forward and reaching itself back up into downward facing dog. And on your next exhale, bend your knees and rest them down in tabletop position. Left hand comes underneath our nose. Inhale, right arm comes up. And exhale comes underneath our left hand. And our left arm reaches high to the top of our mat. Feeling a stretch in the right shoulder. Completing our thread the needle pose. Feeling a nice stretch along the right side of our neck and our right shoulder blade. Our right hand comes beside our head as we release and come back to tabletop position. Right hand under our nose, inhale, left arm up, and exhale, thread the needle underneath your right arm this time. Right arm comes up to the top of our mat, this time feeling a stretch in our left shoulder and our left neck. Remembering to breathe deeply. And if there's ever a tightness, try and see if you can breathe into the tight muscles, tight joints, bringing oxygen to them to allow them to relax and rest and unwind. Right arm comes to the side of our neck as we lift ourselves up into tabletop position. And we're just going to bring our knees together, feet together, and come sit back and allow our head to come down to the mat. Arms come to the side of us, hanging limp. Allowing gravity to just create some space to the side of our spine. Trying to release any back muscles that we haven't yet got to. And feel every exhale creating that little extra space. Inhale, come up to your knees. Cross your knees and sit back onto your bum. Slide yourself to the center of the mat. Bring your knees up high and come into happy baby pose. So your arms come to the inside of your legs. Your hands reach the outside of your feet. And coming to a stillness. We're going to release our feet, and our bottoms of our feet come together and opening down to the ground. Our legs still bent and opened up, allowing gravity to bring them down to the side. Our hands come alongside of us. We're going to close our eyes as we enter our final pose and our final state of relaxation of today's class. Seeing if you can bring your focus to your breath. Releasing any tension in your jaw, your shoulders, your belly, your legs, your feet. And just letting go of anything that clouds your mind. Entering into a state of complete relaxation and complete clearness of your mind. And you should thank yourself for loving yourself and caring enough to move your body and giving it that little break it needs from reality. So we can start by wiggling our hands. And with the help of your hands, bring your knees up together. And we're going to curl in for one last little hug and rock yourself up to seated position. Hands can come to your heart. I thank you so much for joining me in today's restorative yoga class. I hope you feel relaxed and have a great night. Namaste.